Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to St. Thomas Arena in Mendota Heights for this afternoon's 2014 YEL matchup between Hometown Hockey and Blue Army. Hometown usually a very strong club. Today, looks like they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skaters. One kid with the helmet on the bench, so a little short-handed. See if Blue Army can take advantage today. Nice break inside a cool arena on a 90-degree July day. We'll take it. Ryan Worsell will start in the net for Blue Army. Zedemeyer, center between Meyer and Vilhag, the wings. Krampetich and Feldhake, the defenseman. Battle in the neutral zone to Krampetich. Sent it up just out of the reach of Zedemeyer. Hometown will gather and circle around. Vilhag on the forecheck. Knocks that away. Meyer behind the net helping out. And Krampetich keeps it in, sends it toward the net. Deflected in front. And Meyer intercepts and sends it to the corner. Battle on the wall. And Hometown comes out with it. 97 with some speed, but Feldhake makes a nice play to break that up. Zedemeyer up to Meyer. Meyer makes the move. And just had a spot to pick at the last minute there. Hometown gathers it, and they come through neutral with speed. 1-on-3, 1-on-4. Send him wide. Shot wide of the net. All right, let's hope that sound is better. Del Rio with it behind the net. Rings it around up neutral to Zisler just out of his reach. Oh, pops onto his stick. Zisler, shot. Saved by Hometown, 97. Good play for Hometown there. Circles his net, comes up through neutral. Pumps it over. Flager take on the rush. Comes in the middle, deflected, broken up by Del Rio, but bounced in front, nobody there. Worsall steers that aside. Hometown goes up the boards. Back down to the corner, Sedung. Battling in the corner, protecting, and puck pops out to Zisler. Zisler up through neutral to Welma. Welma along the far wall. And that's broken up. Back to Plager. They'll regroup, take his time. Oh, and through some skates. And all the way back in for Del Rio. Del Rio behind his net. Plenty of time. Surveys up the wall, the wing to Meyer. Meyer battling on the near wall to the middle, and Stone breaks that one up and chips it into the corner. Stone forechecking. And Zedemeyer now on the forecheck. Hometown up the wall. Nice breakout. Good hustle by Zedemeyer to get back and intercept that one. Meyer makes a move at the blue line. Like it's picked. Plager just sends it in deep. Meyer was offside. Probably should have let that one go. So we'll have a neutral ice, center ice face-off. Zedemeyer on the draw. Meyer the left wing, Stone the right wing. Feldhake and Krampetich the defenseman. And Zedemeyer into the Hometown zone, across the blue line, makes the move. Zedemeyer with the brakes on, but harassed there, and it's broken up by Hometown. Stone helping out. And Hometown comes out with it. They send it up through neutral. Krampetich gathers, backs into his own zone, makes a move, couple nice moves, up to Zisler on the wall, but kept in by Hometown, 97 with it. Feints a move, back in, nice save Worsall. And that's Feldhake in the corner. Feldhake tries to go to the middle, but doesn't intercepted, but back onto his stick, and he goes across to Zisler. Zisler up the middle to Sedung. Nice break out there. Sedang into the hometown zone. Takes it wide. Sedang puts on the brakes, looking for some help. I'll try to go to the middle, and nice pass to Zisler in front. But he was tied up there, just couldn't get a clean stick on it. Shot went just wide. And puck pops out and back in. And now back to hometown through neutral. They go off the boards with it. Into the Blue Army zone. And nice save, Warsaw. So, a couple good chances on each end there. But no one able to convert. Defensive zone face-off. Zettermeyer with Wellman and Meyer the wings. Plager and Del Rio the defenseman. And shot quickly on that. Warsaw steers out of side. Del Rio picked that one up behind his own goal and fired it all the way down for an icing. So we'll face off on the other side. Warsaw's left. Same line and defensive pair out there. Zettermeyer on the draw. Hometown controls just out of the reach of Meyer. They send it back in. Zettermeyer harassing on the near wall. Nice job to break that up. Now Meyer with it. Goes up to the neutral zone to Welna. Welna into the hometown zone. And just knocked off his stick. On the forechecking. Meyer helping out. Up the wall. Comes off the wall. Anybody want it? There you go. Hometown gathers it and bring it up through neutral. Player almost intercepted, but just went under his stick. Now hometown on the boards. Harassed. And Del Rio comes away with it. Puck bouncing around, and Del Rio with it up through neutral zone. 3-on-2 if they hurry, but one coming back for hometown. Del Rio will throw it in wide of the net. Hometown in the corner. Welna on the forecheck. Nice job to break that up and throws it out front. Sedang now. Spins. Just couldn't quite get a shot off. Puck's bouncing around on the guys a little bit, and hometown breaks it out through neutral zone into the Blue Army zone. Cuts in the middle. And Plager might got a stick on that shot, and Warsaw smothers it. We'll have another defensive zone draw. Sedang on the draw. Zisler and Stone the wings. Krompetich with it now. Krompetich up to Zisler. Zisler to Sedang. Sedang over to Stone. Nice puck movement, boys. And just broken up by hometown. Hometown back into the Blue Army zone with some speed around the outside. And good hustle back by Zisler. Break that one up. Now Krompetich with it. Zisler up the boards. Hometown sends it back in. They walk to the middle. Shot on net. And Warsaw makes the first save and smothers the rebound. .8:27 left in the first here. Score still 0-0. Zettermeyer on the draw, back to Krompetich. Krompetich around to Kavilhag. Kavilhag backs it up to Feldhake. Feldhake around to Krompetich. Krompetich, his head up, goes, nice pass up to Zettermeyer. Zettermeyer moved hometown zone, just lost the handle, and hometown will reverse direction and come out quickly. In the Blue Army zone. Nice stick by Krompetich to break that one up. Krompetich up to Meyer. Meyer in the neutral zone. Into the hometown zone. 3-on-2. And broken up nicely by hometown. Hometown with some speed into the Blue Army zone. 3-on-1. And slide it across. Great save by Warsaw. 3-on-1 materialized quickly for hometown there. Blue Army players hustling back. Nice pass across by hometown. And Warsaw, though, sliding save across the crease to keep it 0-0. Sedang on the draw to Welna right away. Welna through the neutral zone. And he sends it in deep. He had no numbers there, so smart play by Welna. Zisler on the forecheck. Good hustle. Let's get that F2 into help. Where's that second forward? Be nice. And up the wall and just out of the reach of Plager. And Del Rio's back there for it. Del Rio with it. Nice move. Gets some freedom. And gets to the red line. Sends it all the way in deep. Well on the forechecking. Oh, that's Sedung first. And Zisler. Zisler now. Nice work by Zisler to come away with it. Sends it to the front. Oh, Sedung just couldn't quite pull the trigger. Nice hustle, nice forecheck by that line there. Hometown to the neutral zone, into the Blue Army zone. Oh, Pleger just got beat. Gonna have to firm that up. Good job by Del Rio to come over there and help out and break that one up. Del Rio brings it around. Zisler. Nice bump up the boards to himself, and he still got it to neutral. Good hustle back by Hometown to break that up. All right, to Pleger to neutral. Backs it up to Del Rio. Del Rio. Back over to Pleger. Pleger, oh, tried going to Sedung, but just out of his reach, and that'll go for an icing. .6:19 left in the first period, still tied 0-0. Another defensive zone draw for Blue Army. Zettemeyer will take it. His wings are Meyer and Stone. Komptich and Feldhake, the defenseman. Hometown is battling their numbers right now. Like I said at the beginning, they only have, oh, looks like they got 9 now. They've got 9 skaters. Nice save by Wursel. Another nice save, Wursel on the rebound, and Feldhake gathers it, skates it up and out of the zone. In through neutral, get hustled back by Hometown. Break that up. Zettemeyer keeping it on the blue line. Hometown comes away with it. Stone forechecking. Hometown up and out of the zone. Komptich back for it. Komptich looking for options to Meyer. Meyer through neutral. 2-on-3 here. Meyer sends it down behind the net. And forechecking. Hometown with it up. Brings it up the wall, but kept it nicely by Stone. Hometown with it now behind their own net. Plenty of time. They'll skate it up and out. And Sedung, nice stick on that one to keep him from freely going in the zone. Meyer with it now. Meyer through neutral. Chips it up to Sedung. Sedung. Shot deflected. Stone on the far wall. And Hometown with it. Through neutral. They send it up Del Rio. Del Rio to, I think, tried going to Stone over there, but just out of his reach, and that'll be icing. So, 4:51 left in the first, still tied 0-0. Sedung will take this draw. Zisler and Vilhag his wings. Pleger and Del Rio the defensive pair. Hometown controls in the draw. Good stick by Del Rio to break that up. Del Rio goes back behind the net. Checks the puck. Sends it up the middle to Sedung. A little risky there, but got away with it. Sedung, nice move through neutral zone into the Hometown zone. That's broken up though and back into the corner. Oh, he lost his footing. Here's a chance. Zisler with it. Tried to go out front, but broken up by Hometown. Blue Army forechecking now. There's Vilhag to Sedung. Sedung backhand, and Hometown goalie smothers. Offensive zone face-off here. See if Hometown can keep up this. Blue Army can keep up the pressure and get something going here. Sedung in the draw. Won it back, but no one really there. Pleger backhand toward the net, but that's knocked down. And Zisler able to keep it in for a little while anyway, but Hometown backs it up, and they'll regroup. Nice gap control by Pleger to not give that guy time and space to catch the puck and make a move, and Del Rio with it behind his own net now. Del Rio to the middle. Pleger tried to just get it out of there, and no one was home. Oh, and it's 1-0 Hometown. So 4:12 left in the first. 1-0 lead for Hometown. Zettemeyer between Meyer and Stone. Komptich and Feldhake, the defenseman. Meyer Fires it in deep. Zedemeyer on the forecheck. Meyer throws it behind the net and around. Welna forechecking. Welna on the wall battling. And still Welna over there. Meyer helping out now. Meyer sends it to the middle, but it's only Hometown there. And they will come out through neutral zone. Zedemeyer defending, knocks him off the puck. Nice play. Krompetich with it. Krompetich with it through neutral zone. Nice job protecting the puck. Into the Hometown zone, takes it wide. Sends it to the middle, but only Hometown home, and they'll break it out quickly. 1-on-2. Oop. Now, in alone, shot, and scores. A couple nice moves there. And it is 2-0 Hometown. 3:23 left in the first. Sedong between Zisler and Stone, forwards. Plager and W, the defenseman. Zisler with it. Stone now. Stone is in. Plager keeps it in. Plager sends it to the net. Tip just wide. Hometown will gather. And they'll break it out quickly. Hometown into the Blue Army zone with speed now. Hometown across the middle. Hometown shot and scores. So 3 quick goals by Hometown there, and it's 3-0 with 3:01 left in the first. Sedong between Zisler and Stone. Hometown controls. He's in his skates. Sedong with it. Sedong chips up the boards to Stone. Stone in the middle to Sedong. Sedong off his shin pads, the defenseman, bouncing in front. Zisler's trying to get knock it in. But Hometown comes away with it. Stone in neutral zone. Hometown with it now in the Blue Army zone. They'll go wide to the middle. And shot save Worsa. Into the corner now. Del Rio behind zone net with it. The boards to Zisler. Ooh! And that was a pretty direct hit, and it's an elbow to the head too. Hope he's okay. So 2:17 left in the first period, down 3-0. Blue Army will get a power play here. See if we can cut into this lead a little bit and get a little momentum. Injured Blue Army player from that hit, and he's up on his feet now, so that's good to see. All right. So, 2-minute power play here for Blue Army. See if they can capitalize and make this a 2-goal deficit. All right. So, offensive zone face-off. We'll have Zedemeyer taking the draw between Meyer on his left, Villag on his right, Krompetich and Feltek the defenseman. Hometown rings it around, and Feltek, nice also to keep it in, send it back down low. Zedemeyer on the forecheck. Meyer helping out now, and puck is near the side of the cage, and Hometown goalie covers. Only 9 seconds off the penalty there. .151 left in the power play. Zedemeyer. Hometown wins the draw. They'll skate around and off the glass, and that'll bounce up and out. Hometown fires it in deep. And Zedemeyer back with it. Over to Vilhag. Hometown gets that and sends it back down in. And again, back behind the Blue Army net. Send it out front. Broken up there by Zedemeyer and Feldhake. Meyer with it. Meyer with some space. Up and out of the zone through neutral. Over to Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug slows it down, sends it to the middle. Across a lot of bodies, and that is deflected and comes out of the zone. Krumpetich goes over to his partner Feldhake. Feldhake crosses the red line and sends it in. Try to go deep, but that's stopped by Hometown. Feldhake with it now. Feldhake with time. And sends it across to the far corner. Meyer's the first one there. Meyer winds and sharp angle slap shot. That's deflected up into the netting. So 45 seconds left in the power play. Offensive zone face-off. 57 seconds left in the period. That's the dung in the draw between Stone on his left and Wellnut on his right. Del Rio and Pleger, the defenseman. Puck back to Sedung. Wins it to himself. Sedung sends it to the net. Ooh, just deflected wide. Stone with it now. Sedung in the corner. Sedung comes away with it. Sedung to Wellnut. Wellnut battling. And Sedung helps him out now. Sedung with the puck. Sedung up top to Pleger. Pleger over to Del Rio. Del Rio high over the net. Around up to Pleger at the point. Pleger keeps it into Sedung. Sedung tries to ship it, and he does to himself. Sedung toward the middle. Across to Stone. Back to Del Rio. And couldn't quite get the handle there. And Hometown with a breakaway. And nice save, Warsaw. Nice save, Warsaw. And Pleger and Del Rio tied up behind the net now. 3-1, and that'll be the end of the period. So after one, it's tied at 0 for much of the first period, but 3 quick goals by Hometown. And it's a 3-0 deficit for Blue Army after the first period. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 players for Hometown. So if Blue Army can tighten things up a little bit, hopefully put some more pressure, maybe they'll be able to tire them out and take advantage here as the game progresses. Some chances there for Blue Army, but some bouncing pucks are just out of the reach. Couldn't quite pull the trigger and couldn't quite find the back of the net to capitalize. See if we can finish those off in the second period here. Still to start the second period. Zedemeyer between Kvilhaug on his right, Zissler on his left, Pleger the right, D. Del Rio the lefty. And here we go. Puck is down, battle in the circle, and Zissler comes away with it. Zissler into the Hometown zone, leaves it for Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug shot gloved by the Hometown goalie. Another quick face-off. Offensive zone draw, same group out there. Back to Pleger. Pleger shot hits Zedemeyer's shin pads and doesn't get to the net, but Zedemeyer comes away with it there. Zedemeyer up to Zissler now. Zissler shot just high. Kvilhaug on the boards, down low. Got to go to Zedemeyer just out of his reach. Zissler forechecking. And Hometown through, just gets it out there. And Zedemeyer comes away with that one into the Hometown zone. 1-on-3. Deflected. Zissler shot on net. Rebound. Zedemeyer scores. There we go. So keep that pressure up. Good things will happen. Good hustle there by that forward group. Nice job to win some battles, come out with the puck, put shots on net, and be there for the rebound. Battle in neutral zone. Sedong with it. Backs it up to Kramtic. Kramtic tried to go on up to Meyer, but that's intercepted. So Hometown with it into the Blue Army zone. It's to the middle, all the way across. Wellna with it now. Wellna, the boards. And that's intercepted by Hometown. They send it back in. Feldhake. Feldhake up to Wellna and Sedong. Back to Feldhake. Feldhake to the middle now to Sedong. Nice move. Get some space. Sedong with it. And lost the handle. Meyer now. Meyer battling. And Hometown comes away. Hometown to the near wall. Into the Blue Army zone. Takes it. Feldhake pushes him wide. They send it out front. Intercepted by Kramtic, who chips it up to Wellna. Wellna through the neutral zone. Tried to go to Kramtic, but just over his stick. Sedong comes away with it. Nice move, Sedong. Shot high. And, ooh. Blocker save. Oh, pass in the middle to Wellna. Wellna shot on net. And Sedong's there for the rebound. Nice pass from Meyer in the corner to Wellna in the slot. Wellna got the shot off, and Sedong was there to bury it. So, 11:59 left in the second period. Blue Army trails by 1, 3-2. Zettermeyer on the draw. Hometown comes away with it. And Plager does enough to disrupt that a little bit. And the puck comes out of the zone. Battle the blue line, and Kvilhaug comes away with it. Kvilhaug tried maybe to go across all the way to Stone, but deflected on its way, and now it's in the Hometown corner. Stone and Zettermeyer in the corner. Stone with it now. And Hometown comes away. Kvilhaug stops that pass from going up the wall. Kvilhaug still battling. Nice hustle, nice work by Kvilhaug there, but Hometown comes away with it. With some speed into the Blue Army zone, and they will just send it in deep. Bring it around. Plager defending with Kvilhaug helping out. And up to the point, and they'll send it toward the net. Deflected, and I think it might have gotten deflected. Yeah, it was deflected in front and just through Worsall's legs. So, 2 quick ones from Blue Army. Hometown answers to make it 4-2. So 11:05 left in the second, 4-2 in favor of Hometown. Sedong between Wellna and Zisler. Kramtic and Feldhake, the defenseman. To Kramtic. Up to Sedong. Sedong to Wellna. Wellna knocks it in deep. Hometown rings it up the boards. So Feldhake at the point. Feldhake to the middle, but nothing doing there, and Sedong's able to corral it. One extra move or hesitation there, and offside entering the zone. Little eager to enter the zone too. Sedong between Wellna and Zisler. So Kramtic and Feldhake, the defenseman. Sedong with it. Tried to go to the middle to Wellna, but intercepted. Zisler hustles over and intercepts that. Up the near wall, into the Blue Army zone. Shot, save Worsall. Puck bounces out to Wellna. Wellna tried to go up to Zisler. Zisler applies some pressure and forces him to take it back down behind his own net. Sedong in the forecheck. Wellna knocks it down low to Sedong. Wellna and Sedong battling in the corner. And Sedong comes away with it. Sedong to the net. Oh, nifty move to get in front. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. Puck still bouncing around. And held in. And looks like Blue Army's getting a penalty, a tripping on Wellna. Looks like he doesn't spend a lot of time in the box. I'm going to guess that was inadvertent, but nonetheless. Blue Army will go short-handed here. With 9:47 left in the second period, trailing 4-2. So Meyer and Cavillhog, your forwards, Plager and Del Rio, the defensemen. Hometown controls in the draw. We go to the point. Nice stick by Cavillhog to deflect that pass. To send it in front, and Warsaw covers. Only 9 seconds off the penalty there. Face off to Warsaw's right. Hometown controls. Shot from the point, deflected in front. Meyer in the corner. Meyer battling in the corner. Del Rio helping out. Pops out toward the middle. They go out to the point. Cavillhog applies some pressure. They go across. Shot. Deflected just high. Del Rio. Plager behind the net. Plager goes up, but not strong enough. And goes up to the point. They shoot it. Bounces just wide. Back in the corner. Plager applying some pressure. They'll send it around. Hometown still has it. Del Rio applying some pressure now. They send it in front. Plager ties that guy up. That goes all the way across. Hometown up top. Meyer pressuring him. Meyer comes away with it. Oh, just couldn't quite get the handle on that one. And Hometown's able to keep it in. Oh boy. Puck still bouncing around. Cavillhog tries to slap that one out. That goes off his teammate. Plager goes up, and that one gets out of the zone. So Hometown regroups, and they'll bring it back into the Blue Army zone. And off the teammate's skate, we'll take that one. And, still couldn't get it out of the zone there. Shot on net, and Warsaw covers that one. We'll take the whistle. 31 seconds left in the penalty. Blue Army trailing 4-2, 8:17 left in the second period. Face off to Warsaw's left. We'll have Zedemeyer and Stone the forwards. Zedemeyer will take the draw. Krompetich and Feldhake, the defenseman. Zedemeyer wins it. Back to Krompetich. Krompetich in the corner. Good patience by Krompetich. Over to Feldhake. Feldhake. Good patience by him as well. Up to Zedemeyer. Chips it up. Let him get something going here. Zedemeyer into the Hometown zone. Puts the brakes on. Looking for help. Sends it across. But covered nicely by Hometown. They break it out quickly. Back in the Blue Army zone with some speed. And backhand shot and nice save, Warsaw. So we've got 1 second left on the penalty to Welna. 7:48 left in the period. Zedemeyer on the draw. Goes all the way across. That should do it for the penalty. Feldhake with it. Feldhake gets it out of the zone. Hometown sends it back in. Welna up the wall, but that's right to Hometown. They go across. Intercepted nicely by Stone. Stone into the Hometown zone. That's taken away. And Hometown's up through neutral. Into the Blue Army zone. Good hustle back by Welna to intercept that 2-on-1 pass. Up to the Hometown point. Shot to the net. That hit Zedemeyer in the face. Hope he's okay. Hopefully it just shocked him more than anything, and it was all face mask. I hope that was face mask and not chin or neck. He's on his feet. Good to see. Hopefully he'll be okay and back in the game. So 7:12 left in the second period. Blue Army trailing 4-2. Defensive zone face-off. I think we will need one more body out there. Yes, we will. We'll need a center. Let's see how long it... Oh, no, we got one. There we go. All right. Sedong, Welna, and Stone, the forwards. Shot from the point. Wide, Krumpetich. Up to Stone. Stone. Tried to go to Welna, but that's deflected, but almost had a chance to break one there. Sedong with it. Sedong in the corner. Sedong wanted to go up to the point. Good idea, but as a player in the lane and hometown will break that out. The kid put the brakes on. Thought it might have been offside, but maybe not. Feldake behind the net. To Welna. Welna. No one open. Welna patiently sends it back around. Krumpetich and Stone battling. Sedong looking on. Hometown comes away with it. Sends it to the net. Feldake, nice job covering in front. Welna battling. Feldake up to Stone. Stone back to Feldake. Feldake takes it wide with some speed. Looking to cut it to the middle to Sedong. Oh, what a nice pass to Sedong. Oh! Feldake with a nice pass to Sedong. Sedong got the shot off. Great first save by the hometown goalie. But Stone was there to bury the loose puck. So, 6:11 left in the second period. Blue Army trails by 1, 4-3. Zisler will take this draw between Kvilhaug and Meyer. Zisler with it in their hometown zone and sends it into the corner. Kvilhaug in the corner. Kvilhaug with it. Skates around the net. Up to Del Rio. Del Rio toward the net. And save and rebound. Zisler scores. So, nice play to get the puck up top to the defenseman, Del Rio. Nice shot from the point. Instead of trying to go high, kept it about knee or waist high. Made it all the way through. Only made the first save, but left the rebound open, and Zisler was there to jump on it and tie it up at 4-4. 5:52 left in the second. Meyer with it. Into the hometown zone, clap bomb wide. Hometown chips it up, and that'll be out of the zone. Del Rio sends it across and in. Hometown with it. Up into the neutral zone. Plager chips it up to Zisler. Zisler to Kvilhaug. All the way into the hometown zone in the corner. Kvilhaug applying pressure. Nice forecheck. Kvilhaug with it to Plager. Plager shot blocked in front. Meyer off of his stick into the corner. Meyer battling. Kvilhaug now. Up to the Del Rio at the point. Del Rio. Shots deflected. High. Aw, dang it. And play to the high stick, so that will go all the way back down to the Blue Army end for a face-off. Sedong on the draw. Welna gets it out. Put hometown controls, brings it back in. Good hustle back by Sedong to pick that, lift his stick up and prevent him from getting a shot off. Krumpetich battling over there. Sedong in the corner battling. Throw it out front. That's back in the corner. Krumpetich going to work in the corner. Sedong comes away with it. Sedong up to Welna. Welna sends it in deep. Sedong on the forecheck. Welna helping out. They go up the wall. Feldake toward the middle, but deflected. Doesn't get all the way through. Welna and Sedong forechecking on the near wall. And up to Feldake in the neutral zone. Feldake looking across. To Welna in the middle. Welna sends it in deep. Hometown rings it around the boards. And they're able to bring it up and out. With some speed through neutral zone. Nice stick by Krumpetich to break that up. And shot is wide. Stone. Krumtich now Sedong in the corner. Krumtich with it. Krumtich up to Stone. Stone gets it up to Welna. They've got numbers if they hurry. Brooks, shot on net and covered. .339 left in the second period, tied 4-4. Offensive zone faceoff for Blue Army. Zedemeyer between Vilhag and Meyer. Del Rio and Pleger, your defensemen. Hometown controls in the draw. And they go up the boards. And up and out of the zone. And we'll send it all the way in. Del Rio to Meyer. Meyer tried to go over to Vilhag. That's intercepted. Good hustle back by Zedemeyer. They go into the middle. Ooh, and a nice collision. Pleger and Hometown kid. I think that might have been more incidental than anything else, but it was a good one. Puck down to the Hometown end. They go up the wall. Hometown out of the zone, entering the Blue Army zone. Pleger stops the Hometown player and pushes another one into the corner. And Zedemeyer comes away with it. Meyer chips it up and out. All the way into the Hometown zone. Both teams changing, so a lot of open ice here. Hometown sends it, and Zedemeyer wanted that one to be an icing, but they won't call it. Hometown sends it up front, and shot goes just wide. Meyer in the corner now. Meyer up the boards, but no one there. Up to the Hometown point, shot on net, deflected just wide. Tried to go wraparound, but Feldhake stops that. Welna sends it back behind the Blue Army net. Krumtich goes up and out. Try to go to Welna, doesn't intercept it. Right back to him. Krumtich trying to go up the boards. And a little jammed up over there, and Hometown sends it right back in. Feldhake in the corner. Around the near side of Zedemeyer. Zedemeyer wanted to chip it up to Welna, who was breaking for it, but that's intercepted. Krumtich now to Meyer. Meyer shot off the goaltender's face mask into the corner. And they ring it around. 1:30 left in the first, 1:30 left in the second. Still 4-4. Hometown in the Blue Army zone. Krumtich battling over there. Puck pops out, and Hometown's got it to the middle. And nice save by Warsaw. Nice save to keep it tied 4-4. 1:15 left in the second period. Defensive zone faceoff to Warsaw's left. Sedong on the draw between Welna and Zisler. Krumtich, Feldhake the D. Sedong away with it. Banks it up to Zisler. Chips it out of the zone. Hometown regrouping. Zisler applying a little pressure. Now Sedong applying some pressure, and they get the red and try to send it in. Feldhake with it. Feldhake reverses it back behind Krumtich. Krumtich try to go up the wall. And that gets out of the zone. And Hometown will regroup again. Welna applying some pressure. Almost got a lucky bounce there. Had a look by himself in the net to Feldhake. Feldhake to Sedong. Sedong, Welna. Back to Sedong. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Good back check by Hometown there. Oh, puck's bouncing in front. Got a chance if they can get it. Sedong battling on the near wall. And Hometown's able to get it up and out. Del Rio back with it. Del Rio over to Pleger. Pleger up to Welna. Welna to Sedong. Nice little regroup and break out there. Sedong, nifty move. Oh, just couldn't quite get the shot off there to Welna. And that'll do it for the second period. So after two, we are tied 4-4. We'll see if Blue Army can turn up the intensity one more notch here and really put some pressure on Hometown at the short bench and take advantage of that. Some good puck movement there at the end. So most of the, if not all of the Blue Army goals are coming from good forecheck, good puck movement, crashing the net. The little things. The little things turn into goals. All right, here we go. Third period, tied 4-4. Looks like we'll have Zettermeyer between Meyer and Cavilhag. Del Rio and Plager, the defenseman. Back to Del Rio. To Cavilhag now. Cavilhag tried to go up to a teammate, but that hit some skates. Del Rio sends it in. That's deflected, so no icing. Meyer's the first Blue Army player there on the forecheck. And Zettermeyer keeps it in. Nice play. And that gets out of the zone. Oh, man. 2-on-1 Hometown. Shot off the crossbar and into the netting. So, 25 seconds into the third. Face off to Worsell's right. Still Zettermeyer on the draw. Back into the corner to Del Rio. Tried to go up the boards, but that's intercepted. Hometown throws it back around. They're the first ones there. Zettermeyer defending. Plager helping out. And Meyer up the wall with it. Meyer through neutral zone. Ships it up to himself around the defenseman. Meyer. Shot. And bounce. Goalie has no idea it's in his skates, and he covers it. Meyer put a hard, high shot on the goalie and handcuffed him. Bounced down right between his feet. Goalie had no idea where it was and managed to not kick it in his own net and sat on it instead. So we stay tied 4-4, 13:08 left in the third. Sedong take this draw between Zisler and Welna. Kroptich, the lefty, Fell take the right D. So we've got some equipment to repair or something to look at for the Hometown goalie. And we are ready to go. All right, here we go. Sedong wins the draw. Zisler back to Kroptich. Kroptich back to Zisler. Tried to go to the middle, but intercepted. And Sedong, nice hustle back to break that up. Zisler with it. Zisler. Shot and saved by the Hometown goalie. Some good ideas, but I think we just need to execute a little quicker and with a little more strength on that puck movement. Zisler with it. Tried to send it down low. Sedong now. Sedong off the wall to the middle. Puck bounces. Oh, and bounces over Welna's stick. Welna forechecking on the far wall. Welna with it. D's open. Bump back to him. But Welna and Sedong will battle on the wall. Puck pops out, and Hometown comes away with it. Hometown through neutral with speed into the Blue Army zone, and Kroptich knocks that into the corner. Feldhake defending behind the net. Sedong helping out now. Hometown goes up to their point, and they send it back down. Sedong in the corner. Kroptich in the corner now. Kroptich. Good battle there and comes away with it. Up to the point, though. And Hometown's able to keep it in. Send it to the middle, and nice shot. Good puck movement. Good quick shot. And Hometown will regain the lead, 5-4, with 11:52 left in the third. Zettemeyer between Meyer and Stone. Del Rio and Pleger, the defenseman. Hometown controls off the draw in the Blue Army zone. Warsaw to save. Face off to Warsaw's left. Hometown controls. Oh, good. And they send it back down low. Del Rio behind the net. The Blue Army. And around to the corner. Meyer, Blue Army. Meyer wanted to go to the far side to Stone, but it's deflected. And kept in the Blue Army zone. Hometown shot that one toward the net, and Del Rio will get that loose puck and fire it all the way down for icing. So another defensive zone face-off for Blue Army. 11:21 left in the third. Hometown controls in the draw. Meyer hustling out there. Hometown sends it back down low. Shot on net. Warsaw. Another save. Zettemeyer on the draw. Hometown controls. But Zettemeyer accepts that and sends it up to Meyer. Meyer up to the neutral zone. Hometown. Three groups. And they'll bring it back into the Blue Army's, almost in the Blue Army zone, but put the brakes on first. And then they'll enter. Good hustle back by Zettemeyer. Del Rio behind the net. Ooh, that was dangerous. And that'll be a penalty on Hometown there, as soon as they touch the puck. Elmer. So, Blue Army will have a chance to tie it up again here. With 10:44 left in the third period. I'm going to call it cross-checking on that one. So offensive zone face-off to start this power play. Sedung, Zisler on his left, Vilhag on his right, Crumptish the lefty, Feldhake the right D. Battle in the circle, and Zisler comes away with it. Zisler across to Vilhag. Oh, couldn't quite get the shot on net there. And Hometown sends it up top. Feldhake to Sedung. Deflected right back up to Feldhake. Feldhake over to Crumptich. Crumptich shot toward the net to Zisler in front. And oh, man. Just couldn't quite get that one either. Sedung with it behind the net. Sedung to the slot to Vilhag. Nice defensive play by Hometown there to lift that stick up and prevent the shot. But good hustle by Zisler to get it. Break that one up and keep it in the zone. And the shot on net and frozen by the Hometown goalie. So, good start to this power play for Blue Army. A couple of great chances, just couldn't quite pull the trigger and get good wood on it. And we're still trailing 5-4, 1:25 left in the power play. Sedung on the draw, back to Feldhake, over to Crumptich. Crumptich shot blocked. And Hometown will just be content to send it in deep behind the Blue Army net. Crumptich back with it. Crumptich with some speed up and out of the defensive zone into the neutral zone and into the Hometown zone. Nifty move toward the net and just lost the handle at the last one. Sedung shot wide. Crumptich with it. Crumptich up top to Vilhag. Vilhag shot toward the net, deflected into the corner. Hometown sends it up top. Feldhake, nice job to keep it in. Feldhake, wanted to. Good idea. He wanted to move it over to Crumptich, but just lost the handle, but got it back. So, Feldhake to Sedung. 35 seconds left on the power play. Sedung into the Hometown zone. Sedung shot. I think the Hometown defenseman got a stick on that, knocks it just wide. And they'll send it up out through the neutral zone. So, Hometown, Pleger to Zisler. Zisler to Wellna. Wellna into the Hometown zone. Wellna tried to go in front, but no one. some hometown players there. Welna, shot on net. Welna, another one. Oh, another save. Up to the point. Del Rio. Shot is deflected wide. Sedung over there on the wall. Plager keeps it in. And hometown throws it up to neutral zone. Del Rio to Welna. Welna, shot toward the net, steered aside. Meyer behind the net now. Hometown comes away with it. Hometown off the glass, takes a funny carry off the stanchion. And that deflects the neutral zone. Del Rio sends it right back in. Hometown regroups. They go up to the neutral zone. Del Rio knocks that one away. Someone's glove is on the ice. And Zettermeyer with it. Zettermeyer. Oh, go up. There you go. There you go. Oh, good idea. Tried to set it up to Meyer, but just couldn't quite get the handle on that one. That'll go all the way for icing. So, 7:52 left in the third period. Blue Army trails 5-4. Some good pressure by Blue Army here. See if they can keep it up and put one in the back of the net here. Zettermeyer on the draw. Between Zettermeyer on the draw. There we go. Between Stone and Kvilhaug. Up to the hometown point. Shoot it high and wide. Krumptich with it. Krumptich. That's intercepted by hometown. They tried to send it back in, but Zettermeyer knocks that one down. Zettermeyer with Zisler into the hometown zone. And broke it up nicely into the corner. So hometown with it now. Hometown. And shot on net, saved by Wursel, and we'll take that whistle. Zettermeyer was hustling back to break up that hometown attack, but a little too much stick and a little too much hands involved, and he'll get called for hooking. So Blue Army will go down on the end here with 7:17 left in the third period, trailing 5-4. Sedung on the draw. Kvilhaug, his other forward, Krumptich and Feldhake, the defenseman. Hometown controls up to the point. Shot toward the net, but wide. Battle behind the net, that's Feldhake. Feldhake to Krumptich. Krumptich sends it up and out of the zone. Hometown gathers it. And they'll regroup. And he lost the handle. Sedung. Sedung, 1-on-3, 4, 5. Throws it around. Kvilhaug forechecking there. Hometown with it behind their net. Kvilhaug still forechecking. They'll go high and off the glass up to the neutral zone to Feldhake. Feldhake to Krumptich. Krumptich with some pressure on. Nice move by Krumptich. Buy some time. Up to Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug almost tried to send it deep. That's intercepted. And Sedung intercepts that. Sedung into the hometown zone. Puts the brakes on and just softly dumps it behind the net to get some time. So, a minute gone on the penalty to Zettermeyer. Hometown with it now into the Blue Army zone. They cut to the middle and knocked away by Wursel. Krumptich comes away with it. So, 2-on-3 entering the hometown zone. Krumptich takes it wide. Tried to go to the middle of Welna, but that's broken up. And hometown went to the Blue Army zone. Plager steers him wide. He throws it in the front. Meyer's there to intercept. And gets it out of the zone. So hometown enters the Blue Army zone. Good stick by Plager to knock that away. Del Rio helping out. Del Rio and Plager in the corner. And they bring it around to the other side, see if Welna can get there. Hometown and Welna battling. Hometown walks it into the middle. Shot, nice save Wursel in the corner. Plager defending. They send it to the middle, intercepted by Welna. Oh, just couldn't quite hold on to that one, but at least we got out of the zone, and that'll do it for the penalty. So, killed the penalty. 5:12 left in the third period. That pass is intercepted. And shot, saved by Wursel. Oh, and the rebound scored. So, 5:01 left in the third. And it's a 6-4 deficit for Blue Army. Need two quick ones here. tie this one up. Zedemeyer on the draw between Zisler and Stone. Plager and Del Rio, your defensemen. Hometown controls into the Blue Army zone. Good stick by Plager to break that one up and send it to the corner. Del Rio behind the net knocks him off the puck. Zedemeyer up the wall, nice breakout pass to Zisler. They'll call Del Rio for something behind there. So interference. So Blue Army will go back on the penalty kill, trailing by 2 with 4:47 left in the third period. Zedemeyer and Stone, the forwards, Krumptich and Feldhake, the defensemen. Over to Krumptich off the draw. Krumptich battling. Into the middle to Hometown. Hometown. Save Wursall. Puck still bouncing around in front. And covered up by Wursall. Only 13 seconds gone on the penalty. 1:47 left to kill, 4:33 left in the third period. 6-4, favor of Hometown. Zedemeyer on the draw. Hometown comes away with it, and they find the back of the net. So back to a 3-goal lead for Hometown. 4:33 left in the third. 7-4 lead for Hometown. Sedung take this face off. Zisler on his left, Kvilhaug on his right. Feldhake, right defenseman, Krumptich, left defenseman. Sedung controls off the draw and sends it into the Hometown zone. They ring it around for DDD. They reverse again. Zisler on the forecheck. Hometown breaks it out of the zone. Krumptich, good hustle, strong play back to get that puck and reverse course. Krumptich again with it on the far wall. But Hometown comes away. Zisler intercepted for a moment. Bucking some skates, and Hometown gets it back. Hometown into the Blue Army zone toward the net. And in front, Feldhake is there to clean it up, though. Now Sedung. Sedung with it. Sedung over to Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug tried to go over to Sedung. Intercepted, but Sedung gets it back, sends it to the front, but only Hometown there. And that pass is deflected up and out of the zone. 3:40 left in the third. Blue Army trailing 7-4. Sedung in the draw. Zisler spins and fires. Just wide. Hometown with it. They send it up to neutral zone. Del Rio. Oh, Del Rio lost his footing. Good play by Del Rio to recover there and prevent him from entering the zone. Zisler takes it wide. Zisler, protecting the puck, sends it in the middle. Couldn't quite get the shot off there, and Hometown will come away with it. They send it out to the middle. Plager. Thing just froze, and Hometown scores. So 3:06 left in the third, 8-4 deficit for Blue Army. Zedemeyer between Meyer and Welna. Plager and Del Rio, the defenseman. Hometown controls in the draw. Hometown in the zone. Wide, and shot saved by Wursall. Zedemeyer wins it back. Plager reverses course to Welna. Welna to Zedemeyer. Hometown able to keep it in. They send it back down behind the net. Del Rio reverses and rings it around, up and out of the zone. Meyer, the closest Blue Army player. They go D to D. Now Zedemeyer finds some pressure. Back into the Blue Army zone. And cross. Thankfully, that one didn't convert. Hometown sends it in deep. Del Rio defending in the corner. Zedemeyer helping out. And they bring it out front. Nice play by Meyer to break that up. Shot deflected wide. Hometown still with it. Zedemeyer defending. To the middle. Hometown applying some good pressure here. Blue Army having a tough time getting out of the zone. Throw behind the net. Puck bounces in front and it's tied up. Nice play by Zedemeyer to tie that guy up in front and not let him get a clean shot off. Oh, can't get the puck out of the zone, and Hometown will keep the pressure on. Zedemeyer with it. Zedemeyer just flips it up, and that will get out of the zone, and there's enough snow on the ice that that will not get all the way down. No icing, get a change. Well on the forecheck for Blue Army. Hometown breaks it out into the Blue Army zone, but deflected, broken up by Kravitich and Sedong, and Zisler away with it. Zisler into the Hometown zone. Nice cut to the middle. Shot, save by the Hometown goalie. 1:09 left in the third period. Blue Army trails 8-4. Sedong between Zisler and Stone. Kravitich and Feldhake the D. Back to Feldhake. Oh, just couldn't quite get the handle there. Oh, nice recovery by Feldhake. Bumps it up to Stone. Stone. Hometown comes away with it. Oh, Sedong battling in the corner. Sedong wins that battle, comes away, sends it in front. Nice pass. But Zisler's tied up. And Hometown goalie smothers. 46 seconds left in the third here. Sedong, Zisler on his left, slung over to Zisler. Zisler tried to chip it down in the corner and go get it, but Hometown broke it up, and they'll come with speed back into the Blue Army zone. They cut across. Circle the wagons. Shot on that, saved by Wurzel. 31 seconds left in the third here. Defensive zone draw. Get one more line change in here. So we'll have Zedemeyer, Meyer and Kabilhag the wings, Plager and Del Rio the defensemen. Zedemeyer wins it back to Del Rio. Del Rio to the middle. And lost the handle. And Zedemeyer with it. Nice cross-ice patch to Kabilhag. 16 seconds left. He's got Meyer in front. Tries to get it to him. And he got it to... Went off of something or somebody. Might have been Meyer, might have been somebody else, but either way, it's in the back of the net. Nice play by Kabilhag to get his head up and find somebody in front and get it out there and make it 8-5 with 10 seconds left into the Blue Army zone. Puck bouncing around in front. Zedemeyer comes away with it, 2-1, and that's the ball game. So, your final here at St. Thomas Arena, Hometown 8, Blue Army 5.